Hi guys, this is Mike Akirili and you are welcome to my channel. In this tutorial video, I'll be showing you different ways to make money with cryptocurrency. This is actually known as one of the best passive income, right, in cryptocurrency, and it's all about liquidity pool, um, LP tokens, and some other terms like that. So, but don't worry, I'm going to be um, explaining what all these terms mean to you in a minute. All right. So, so what exactly do we mean by liquidity pool? All right. Before I go into liquidity pool, let me explain briefly what it means by liquidity. Liquidity is simply it's a market feature whereby you as a trader can buy or sell any coin, all right, without causing any drastic change to the market. What that means is that liquidity simply means that it's a market feature, all right, whereby you as a trader you can buy or sell any coin, all right, or any token or any asset without affecting the price of that of that asset or that token. All right, so that's exactly what it means. So you understand what I mean by liquidity when we say that there is liquidity in the market or there is liquidity in that exchange. You understand what it means now, right? So let's proceed. So what is liquidity pool? Liquidity pool is any pool, that is any pool of funds or tokens that is locked in smart contracts. All right, that is locked in smart contracts. Um, so that is locked in smart contracts, all right, which provides liquidity in any decentralized exchanges. So let me take that again. So liquidity pool, what does it mean? It means that it's any pool of funds um, or any pool of tokens that is locked in smart contracts, all right, which provides liquidity, okay, in any decentralized exchanges. So what liquidity pool means is it's just that liquidity pool gives you an opportunity to make money passively, all right, in any decentralized exchange. All right, when we're talking about decentralized exchange, we're talking about all those exchanges um, like pancakes, swap, um, bakery, swap, and many of them, right? So don't worry, I'm going to be taking you to the practical session soon, but I just want to understand some things there. So I've explained liquidity, what it means, that is a market feature whereby you as a trader can buy or sell any token without causing any drastic change to the price of that asset, all right. And the liquidity pool also is simply is any collection or any pool of funds or assets that is locked in smart contract whereby it produces liquidity in any decentralized exchanges, all right. So now what all these things mean is that for you to earn money in any decentralized exchange, right, you need something that is called LP tokens, all right. And you cannot get LP tokens you don't supply if you don't provide liquidity. And for you to provide liquidity, you need to have some assets. We call them pair of assets, all right, that is pair of coins. Okay, let me be using coins so that you understand better. So you need to have pair of coins for you to supply into the liquidity so that you can get your LP tokens. The LP token simply means liquidity providers tokens. All right, LP tokens means liquidity provider token. All right. So it's just like, let me just explain what it means to you. What it means is that I want to explain it in a more easy way for you to understand this. So what it means is that um, you want to invest, all right? You want to it's just like you want to invest in a bank, all right? Of course, you know that you need your investment money, right? So the investment money now is the one you are providing as a liquidity, which will be your pair of coin. For example, you can have um you can have, let's say, BNB, USDT, or BTC USDT, so when you provide that as a liquidity, you are going to get LP token out. So that LP token is having as your own share in that liquidity pool. Are you getting that? So it is serving as what? As your own share. That is, you are also you are having a share in that liquidity pool, and you are going to get a share, a percentage share of whatever amount of liquidity you have provided. That is the asset you have supplied into the liquidity pool. Are you getting it now? So, and when you now have the liquidity pool token, the LP token now, number one, you're going to be earning on that liquidity pool that you've supplied. Number one, you're going to be earning through, you're going to have some profit on it, all right, because what you have done is you have invested. So definitely, of course, you're going to have profit. You're going to have returns. So another thing you can do with that LP is that you can also use that LP to farm. You can stake it. We call it yield farming. So you are making money in both ways now. Number one, you are going to be earning. You're going to be earning part of the money that is being that is served. Let me say that is known as swapping fees. So what this means is that, for example, let me use a pancake swap as an example now. Pancake swap now, whatever fees they are generating, every of their liquidity provider, which you also is part of now, you are going to be earning from that swapping fees, for that trading fees. You're going to be earning from it. All right, so that's going to be serving as your interest on the liquidity you have provided. Are you getting it now? That's one part of making money on you providing liquidity. So the next part is that your LP tokens, you can now decide to stake it. Now when you now stake it in a pool, now that is another aspect of making money passively. All right, and that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you right now. So right now I'm just going to launch my Trust Wallet app. Okay, so from my Trust Wallet app, of course, you will have to, this is what it's going to show you. So you have to come to the apps, click on the apps here, and come to search. So what I want to do now is, before you can provide liquidity, all right, you need to, just like I told you need pair of tokens. Okay, you need a pair of token. So for example, the one I want to use now, I want to use BNB with a pair of token. With another one, maybe I can use WSG, because I've actually checked the market. Of course, I'm going to show you now, but before I do that, I've already provided liquidity on pancake swap. So I want to first show you how to remove the liquidity, because I need the BNB to do this practical. Right, so I will show you how to remove liquidity now. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. So I'll be showing you how to remove liquidity, and once that is done, I will now explain how to do it from the beginning. All right, so the first thing is to go to the DEX exchange, that is decentralized exchange. So pancake swap .finance. Sorry, don't mind my voice. I'm recording this the middle of the night actually. So pancakeswap.finance. So don't forget to change this Ethereum logo here. Let me show you again. Ethereum logo here, change it to smart chain. All right. So I've already, like I told you, I've already provided liquidity. So I want to go and remove it. So the first thing you do is you come to this place, click on it, then click on trade. All right, click on trade. What I want to do now is I want to remove the liquidity that I've already provided. I will still show you how to do this. All right, just follow me. So I've already staked my LP tokens. All right, so what I will do now is to first go to farms. Okay, let me go back. I will need to first go to farms to go and remove my LP tokens, right? So in order to get my LP tokens as fast as possible, I'm going to click on staked. I'm going to turn this staked on. That is, only the one I've staked is going to show up here. All right, so it's loading, so we just have to wait for it. Okay, let me pause it. Okay, good. So you can see it's here already. So after it's loaded up, you have to wait for it actually when it's loading up. So the reason why I click on this staked only is just for it to bring only the one I've staked, because if I didn't turn it on, I will have to keep strolling and strolling and strolling down, because there are a lot of pools there. All right, so this is it now. This is the one I've staked. I've staked my LP tokens already, so I want to remove it. Okay, this is my LP token. You can see TWTBNB LP staked. So to remove it now, I'm going to click on this minus. Okay, click on this minus. Then you can see I'm going to click on maximum because I want to remove all this 8.161, which is my LP token. So I'm going to click on maximum now. Then I'm going to click on confirm. Right, so you can see, so before you can perform this transaction, you need to have BNB smart chain. All right, because you need it to perform transactions. So I'm going to click on approve now, then you confirm. I'm waiting for it. Okay, great. So I've removed my LP tokens now. So for me to now see it, the next thing for me to do now is to go and remove the LP tokens. All right, I will have to go and remove the liquidity I provided. So I will go back to liquidity now. I will go to liquidity. So from, you can see where I clicked from trade. Let me go back. So you click on trade, the drop down will come. The drop down is going to show up. Then you click on liquidity. All right, so I want to go and remove the liquidity I've provided, the LP tokens. I want to go and remove it now. So yeah, great, you can see it now. So had it been I didn't remove that, I didn't remove it from the farm, it wouldn't show here. Do you get that now? So you have to, first thing you need to do is go to the farm you have staked your LP token and remove it. All right, so once you have removed it, then you go to your liquidity and you see it here. So what I'm going to do now is, since I want to remove this liquidity, you can see what I click on. You click on this arrow, then it brings it down. Then I'm going to click on remove now. So it's asking me how many do I want to remove out of it. So I'm going to click on maximum, which is 100%. Then I will come down. I'm going to approve this now. So approve. So I'll need to approve it before I can remove it. So I am doing 2 transactions here. So I'm approving it. Is all right, great. So it has approved. Now I'm going to click on remove liquidity to remove the LP tokens. Confirm. So I'm going to approve it. So you can see, that's why I said you need to have some BNB smart chain. So you can see it's done already. So now I have my both TWT and BNB back. All right. um you can see I can say I've removed 260 TWT and 0.265 BNB. So now I have my BNB and TWT to go and stake. All right. So now let me now show you how to stake your LP tokens. Or let me put it this way: how you need to provide liquidity first, then how you need to stake your LP tokens so that you can make money passively through what we call yield farming. All right. So to do that, let's go back. So I'm going to go to JUSwap now because that's where I want to go and farm. So I'll go to juswap.com, julswap.com. All right. So don't forget to change this Ethereum logo to smart chain because we are using the Binance network. All right. So now I'm on JUSwap now. What I want to do is to provide liquidity before I can stake my LP tokens. All right, as I've explained to you. So what I want to do here now, before I know the pool I want to stake, all right, and the pair of token I want to stake, what you need to do is to go to staking first. All right, come to the staking here, click on staking. I want to check the pairs of token, the asset we need to provide liquidity. All right, that's exactly what I want to do now. I want to check which asset do we have, all right, that we can provide liquidity with, or which asset we need to buy. Assuming I don't have, I can buy. All right, I can buy the pair of coins. So what you want to do is, you can see I'm on the staking part now, the staking home page interface. So I'm going to click on active. Is on all, but I can't be scrolling down, so I have to click on active to see all the pools that are active. All right, so I've already checked this before. So the one that has that have so the ones that have my, or let me say the ones that have higher returns. Okay, for example, this is 175.93, which I have the pairs in my, I have the pair of coins, all right, in my wallet. That's what I'm looking for. So I already checked it. I have seen WSG BNB. I have the WSG. So, and I also have BNB. So I'm going to be going for this. All right, and I think I also saw one. Let me check. Okay, yeah, it's just WSG and um TFF. So now the reason why I'm going for WSG here now is because I have this, and it's also at least the APR, all right, is above 100 percentage. So it's still good. All right, if it's still above 100, it's still good, it still makes sense. So what I'm going to, so I've seen the pair of token now, which is WSG slash BNB, right? So what I will now do is I will go back. All right, you can just click back. All right, or you go back to juswap.com. So I'm going to click back now. Or okay, just click on this three arrow here at the left side hand side here. So what we want to do now is to go and provide liquidity. So let me see. Okay, let me go to swap. Let me check swap. Yeah, so once you click on swap, you can see it has brought swap, right? But we want to provide liquidity. All right, so what we want to do now is to click, you're going to click on pool, this place. All right, we are not swapping. All right, we want to provide liquidity, don't forget. And to provide liquidity, you need two pairs of coin. So and we want to, that exactly what I want to do. I want to supply WSG and BNB. All right, so I'm going to click on pool now. So great. So we are on the pool interface now. So what I'm going to do now is to click add liquidity. So you click on add liquidity, and as you can see, it has brought the interface. So what you want to do here now is want to add WSG and BNB. So to do that, I'll click on this BNB, but don't forget the arrangement. It is WSG BNB. WSG comes first before BNB. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to select this BNB now and change it to WSG. So you have to take note of the arrangement as well. So this is WSG. So I'm going to click on it now. Okay, so then the second one as well, I'm going to click on select token. Then I'm going to click on BNB. If it is not there, you can search for it. So this is BNB. I'm going to click on it. So now this is it. Now for you to now know the equivalent of BNB or WSG you want to, this now depends on the amount of BNB you have and WSG, because if I, for example, now you can see I'm having just 0.29222885 BNB here left. Okay, so I can decide that, okay, let me use 0.1. Now look at it. If I have pressed 0.1 and it's brought the equivalent figure of WSG that I'm going to be supplying now. All right, and if you look at this equivalent of 0.1 BNB in WSG, you can see that I'm having 137. This is just 1 billion or 372 million or so. So it's already it's more than what is more than my balance here. So I will have to reduce my BNB so that I will be in the range of this WSG balance. So what I'm going to do now is I will reduce this BNB now. Okay, let me say 0.09. Great, you can see. So here I'm having 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. So I'm having 1 billion 292 let me check that again. 1 2 3 1 2 3. These zeros are let me check. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay, there's even 1 trillion, not 1 billion. So now I'm having 1 trillion 292 billion, then 760 million. All right, so what I'm going to do is of course you can see that we're already in the figure here, the WSG figure here is less than this, so that means I can supply this. So once that is done, so I will just come down here and approve WSG. All right, click on approve. So I'm going to click on approve now, and I click on approve, accept it. Then so once that is approved, then we're going to supply. You can see that. So I'm going to click on supply now. So confirm supply. Click on supply. So actually what this means is that you can see it's brought $28. So $28 is just the equivalent of the BNB we used and also the WSG. So it must be in the same equivalent. All right, it must be in the same equivalence rather. So I've supplied that now. I've provided the liquidity now. So already immediately I've done that, I have, let me show you. You can see this is my share of the liquidity pool. All right, this you can see 9,885. all right, is my share. All right, that's my share. You can see your position. So the next thing for me to do now is, of course, if I don't do anything now, I'll definitely I'm going to be earning some interest on it, on this position. All right, because I'm part of this pool already. But because I don't just want this my liquidity my LP tokens, all right, known as liquidity providers token, to just sit here without doing anything. So I will have to go to the farm now and put it into work. All right, so in order to do that, come to this place again, right? The three arrow at the left top corner. Then I will have to go to staking now. I'll go back to staking. So what we want to do is to go back to the pool, all right, to go and stake it. So I'm back to staking now. So I'm going to click on active again, all right. Then we are going to look for that pool that says, the pool where we have WSG BNB, all right. Okay, this is it. So you can see that you can see available. Can you see it? Can you see our position here? Our LP token is 9,885, right? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to click on approve. So now let me show you something. What you're going to be earning is this WSG token. All right, that's exactly your reward for staking this LP token. This is going to be your rewards. Anything that is here is going to be your rewards. Okay, so I'm going to click on approve now, and I'm going to click on approve. So you need to approve it first before you stake. Okay, before you stake your LP tokens. So once it has approved, okay, transaction completed, good. So you can see it has now brought stake. So I'm going to click on the stake button now. So it's ask you how many do you want to. Of course, it's going to be maximum. So click on maximum, then click on confirm. All right. So I'm going to click on approve now, and that's just it. So let's wait for confirmation. Let's wait. Great. So we have just staked our LP tokens. All right, you can see there's nothing in the available again, right? Everything is now staked. All right, so we have successfully staked our LP tokens. All right, our LP. So now that LP tokens is just telling you that you have a share. You have a share whereby you've provided liquidity to this exchange. So number one, you're going to be earning some amount of money from their trading fees, which is number one. Number two is that you also are going to be making money, all right, on this pool by staking your LP token, your liquidity providers token. So you are making money in both ways. All right, so passively now you are making, so you have nothing to do here. As long as this pool remains here, you're going to be earning on it. I hope that's understood. So it's as easy as that. So I want to believe that this is really understood, and because the issue, or let me say the topic of liquidity providing, what is liquidity and every other thing, is so complicated that a lot of people don't really understand this. So I think I've been able to explain this in a more easier way to you. Okay, so let me just round it off and explain what liquidity means and the liquidity pool again to you. So liquidity, as I've explained, it's simply just that market feature, all right, whereby you as a trader, you are able to buy and sell any coin without affecting the price of that asset. So it could be you, it could be it could be smart, it could be all these we call them smart money, all right, the institution, all right. So they also trade, and in a situation whereby they trade and their share of that trade, probably maybe they are buying or they are selling, if it doesn't affect the market, that means that there is liquidity in that market. But in a situation whereby an institution is trading, maybe they are buying or they are selling, and it is affecting the price of that coin, then definitely you know that there is no liquidity in that asset. Do you understand that now? So that is what the liquidity means. And when we talk about liquidity pool is just any pool or collection of funds or tokens which is locked in smart contracts, all right, which provides liquidity in any decentralized exchange. So that is just it, guys. And your LP token simply means liquidity providers tokens. That is your own share of the market, of the liquidity of the liquidity pool. All right, whereby you have access to earn passively. So with this means that you can now what happens is you can decide to unstake this at any time. All right, you can decide, okay, you can say, okay, maybe BNB has increased, at doubled now, and you want to sell. So what I will just do is to come back here, this place I am. So I'm going to click on stake. All right, I'll click on stake. Then I'm going to, with the same way I supplied it, I'm going to withdraw it. All right, but I'm not going to do that right now. So it's as simple as that. Once you have removed it from this place, just go back to the pool place. All right, to the pool interface, to go and remove the liquidity. And once you have removed your LP tokens, then you are going to get your pair of asset that you supplied to get the LP tokens. So it's as easy as that. So I want to believe that you've gained a lot from this video tutorial. So if you've actually done that, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know how this video has helped you. And if you have any question, please feel free to drop it for me using the comment section. And if this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell at the top right corner. I think it should be under the video, so that you can be notified when we have a new video. So you have been listening to the voice of Awesome Mike. My name is Mike Akerele. So this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. And you can use the comment section to ask me whatever question that you have concerning this video. So you can also check around my channel. You'll see more helpful videos like this. So thank you very much. See you in the next video. Peace out, guys.